Who's Uncle Eddie?
From the Griswolds.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
being stupid.
Hey folks, welcome back. Gardner here. We're at the river hunting for mushrooms today. Here's my buddy Kev. I feel like we're doing a hiking with Kevin video.
My hiking buddy today.
Be prepared to be entertained.
Oh yeah. But anyway, it's cold, folks. It's winter. Today's on the warmer side, I guess, almost up to 40, and sunny and not too windy, so can't complain. But we're looking for, let's see, Kev, we're looking for oyster mushrooms, possibly wood ear
Okay.
mushrooms, and then enoki, which is Flammulina velutipes, and
God bless you.
oh, it's a tasty one. But these all these mushrooms do come out during the winter when it's cold out, surprisingly. And they can be in the frozen state. We'll pick them anyway, and they'll defrost, and they might be good. How's your boots holding up?
The boots leak, just in case you were wondering, Greg.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Just
You
thank
already found that out?
Yeah, but luckily I have more than one pair of socks at home, so
At home?
at home, it's gonna be okay.
Okay, well this hike is not going to be too long.
That's all right. I'm warming up now.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us. We're just going to go for a little hike, try to find some mushrooms, and see what happens. But all right, our first spot's going to be coming up. Yeah, this spot here, Kev, is this is one of the best trout spots.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
This hole. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
If they're here, we'll see them.
This, this little feeder tributary,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of deep, but too bad we're not. We're not going for trout. We're going for mushrooms.
Ooh, I didn't know that tree fell. That's new. I haven't seen all this falling over. This
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
like this last time I was here.
Some storms came through, and
Wow.
it's going to be muddy in here.
That's all right.
These are some fallen, like sycamore trees.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times they have oysters, and obviously that's why I brought my waders,
Yeah.
so I can. Because you're not going to be going out in that water. I don't
I'm not going to be in the water, but I'm going to be. I can balance on trees.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you can. Be careful now. You're not going to want to get wet like that.
I ain't worried about it.
They
They'd be like on the underside of the.
Yeah,
on the side
like
of
there's shelf
yeah.
mushrooms, but those are not, those are not anything.
They're
good.
not what you're looking for.
Nope. And you'll have to forgive me, Kev, because I'm going to be less reticent to.
You do what you got to do, brother.
To go wherever. But
It's a small hole. It's just a small hole. It's okay.
Man. Look, there's the oysters right there.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I can tell they're not that great, but yeah. Matter of fact, somebody picked them. Matter of fact, that could have been me.
What?
Yeah. I mean, somebody. See, this is an oyster, right there. But you can feel it's kind of dried up, and especially like this one right here is really hard and dried up.
Okay.
So that was an oyster spot. And,
Now, do they like to grow kind of underneath that bark? Is that what?
They just grow off of dead, dead
just
logs.
dead. Okay.
Dead fallen logs, and it seems like the ones that are in the river are almost acting like a straw
Oh, I see.
to suck up the water. And
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was a big old.
this time of year, you can find the best oysters
How
possible.
about underneath there? Is
Those
that
are more shelf.
Oh, they're more
mushrooms.
shelf.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're nothing real good.
Yeah.
And then over back in there, Kev, is where I found my one morel.
Did you?
2 years in a row.
Okay.
So
you got the spot.
I got
Is that shelf under? Yeah, that's still shelf.
Yeah.
It's underneath there. Oh, I can get across. I can jump across here.
Go right there to that little island.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
A lot of shelfies on this, man.
Yeah, those are like a polypore mushroom or something. I mean, they're really, hard and not really good for anything. uh,
These deals, yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
they're
they are
interesting,
hard.
but they're not too desirable.
Now it's named oyster because of the shape is like an oyster shell almost, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, when you look at them, they kind of have a shape of an
Yeah,
oyster, and,
yeah.
but they also have a fishy smell.
Oh. It does. It smells like bait.
Yeah, they can have a little bit of a seafood fishy smell.
Yeah.
Okay, another species we might be looking for is the wood ear, which there's I get them confused. Either wood ear or amber jelly roll. They're a jelly fungus, and
Okay.
there's many jelly funguses that are edible, and these are dried up. These little black
Okay.
ones.
Yep.
But surprise, I mean, if you wanted to, you could get these and then rehydrate them.
Oh,
Yeah.
reconstitute them in a
Oh
sense.
yeah, so they're kind of almost like freeze dried.
No way.
But that's
Okay.
not the greatest flush I've seen before, you know.
Yeah.
But they can come out when it's cold out. Just a few weeks ago when it was like really, really rainy,
Mm-hmm.
they were coming out and they were like really fresh. And like, I mean, they are wet and rubbery, and they're the
really?
last thing in the world you would think that would be edible. Like you would be like, oh no. They don't seem appetizing, and they don't have much taste really. But they're good, you know, scramble them up, put them in eggs, and
Sure they have what, vitamins in them? Or,
oh yeah,
or
they got good fiber
fiber.
and good, you know, yeah, good nutrients. Here's turkey tail. This is medicinal.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I believe it's turkey tail. This is very small. They get much bigger, but see, they have to be white on the underside
Okay.
and little tiny pores. These are small, but they're soft. They're fresh. But they're not an edible. You wouldn't eat them, but you make a tea or like a tincture or something,
Oh, I see.
and they're supposed to be super beneficial for your immune system, for your gut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, apparently it's one of the most studied mushrooms in the world. It's,
Well, that log
you
is
know,
full of them.
yeah, anti-cancer properties.
Oh, that's why they're studied. I see.
Yep, they think they're definitely some major medicinal benefits. But if we find any bigger ones, I've seen like bigger ones, and they have different colors. Some of them are like have blue and white bands. I mean, they're like bluish. And
You ever notice that?
What is that?
It's a cross.
Oh wow,
It's 41256.
56.
The mom, rest in peace. 31914. Julia and
Wow.
can't imagine it's been there since
I don't-
1956.
Yeah, I don't
can't
think it's
imagine
been there that long, but fairly long. And like I said, it's easy to have not been noticed because this is in the
Yeah.
winter. So most of the time this is covered up.
I've walked this trail many times. Never
Wow.
noticed it.
Yep. Always looking at logs,
Yeah.
you know, down in the water, like that. This another thing I found out just recently, Kev. There's a guy on YouTube called Adam Harrington.
Okay.
He's like up in northern, you know, up in Pennsylvania, well, western Pennsylvania. But he is like a mushroom expert.
Mm-hmm.
He makes like very informative, educational videos. And I mean, I've learned a lot of the stuff I know, like from watching his videos. But and so we're always trying to find the morels, and like he stresses that you got to find the right trees to find morels or any mushrooms. And so morels often are associated with like elm tree or slippery elm tree. And so, and you have to kind of look at the bark, like it has like a flat bark or something. It's kind of hard for me to identify, but if you can find these elm trees, then you have like a good chance of finding morels.
Okay.
But also the Enoki, they grow on these elm trees.
The same type of elm tree.
Yes, so this time of year, if you find Enoki, check the tree. You might be looking at an elm tree. It might be cluing you in to find morels.
So around Mother's Day next year.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So my other spot down at Patapsco, there's a tree that's fallen down, big tree. And I've always thought that maybe it was a type of elm or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the one I'm like go back to for Enokis all the time. And it's like right on the riverbank, but it's like a big flat meadow area, but these big logs are down. And so now I'm excited that not only do I find Enokis this time of year.
Oh, so you haven't been there during the morel season?
No, yeah.
Ah,
so
okay.
I'm kind of scouting out for next spring. And hopefully it will turn out to be a morel spot. I mean, that would just be awesome. And I just never, you know, not a lot of people know about that the Enokis.
It's a real morel builder, man. I know. Dad joke number one, my friend.
I'm sure that was more than number one, but
I'm a fun guy, right?
That's
There's
a good
number
one.
two. Yep.
This guy.
Yeah, this is a nice trout spot. I do not see much swimming.
No, I mean, they're always hard to see to begin with, but
yeah, but this should be holding something.
yeah. Here's some more of the turkey tail.
Oh, the turkey tail.
Yeah. See, this is the more bluish variety.
Okay.
And the important thing is the underside is whitish, I guess.
Okay.
And because there's other ones that are like false turkey tail, and they're more brownish on the underside, and and they're never that blue color. But yeah, that was turkey tail. Cool. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
This looks like mullen.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask you.
Maryland, I mean, you get all of the weather in like less than a week. I mean, we're gonna go from like 56 degrees to 12 degrees. And like a 1 inch of rainfall here coming up. Oh gosh.
Well, I just got a notification for Southwest Florida that it's gonna get so cold the iguanas start falling out of the trees, and it's not even a joke. You have to be careful. Because there's iguanas and they can't handle under 40 degrees, and they freeze up. They don't die, they just hibernate, and they'll fall out of the trees.
Oh man.
Hit the ground. So you don't want to get hit by a
falling
5-pound iguana.
Just
saying, man, there's hazards to living in 75 degrees in the winter. It's brutal.
The struggle is real.
The struggle's very real. Yep. These are absolutely first world problems.
First world problems. Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it, man.
Oh, there's a couple little babies here, Kev. That's about it.
Little babies?
I feel bad even picking them, but they'll come back. I want to show you, but they're just tiny.
Now, would they get bigger, or?
Oh, these would probably get bigger. You know.
Let's see. Yeah.
But those are just
little oysters,
little guys.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, the orange witch's butter is really cool. It's another jelly type fungus. It grows in the wintertime, and you can actually eat that one raw.
Really?
And I mean, again, there's like no taste. It's very rubbery, and I mean, it's not. I guess it's kind of rubbery, but it's chewable, but no taste. And oh, here we go. We got a carcass.
Oh yeah. Little deer.
Huh.
That's the coyotes probably did that. That's a tiny deer there. That's
that,
a fawn.
Or the bald eagle.
Or a bald eagle, that's true. Those yotes like to go after the little ones. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, this is kind of where I saw that fox or coyote or whatever it was. Wild animal. These are good spice. Like this is not turkey tail. This is some.
Oh yeah,
false-
that looks totally different.
Yep. But this is a place where you can find the black. You see the black like ear-like looking things growing.
Is that the wood ear?
The wood ear, yep, or
Ear? Okay.
amber jelly roll.
Amber jelly roll.
Yep.
That sounds good.
Oh man, if you saw it, you'd be like, ooh.
Amber jelly roll.
I mean, I got some so fresh one time. It was so gelatinous and yeah, I mean, you hardly needed to cook it. I mean, and I
Really?
think you can probably eat it without cook, but the rule of thumb is you have to cook all wild mushrooms. That's
Really?
that's just like the number one rule to go by is just you have to cook all wild mushrooms. They all have some kind of toxins that cooking will dissipate. So it's just not a good practice to say oh, you can eat that one raw.
Right.
You really shouldn't eat any of them raw. But there are a few that for the
What's that? Is that a show? What's that white in there? Maybe that's just a piece of branch.
Saw that. That
Is that like
somebody
a rock?
like put something there, like a bone or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah. Nice distraction.
Pass along.
Guys. Nice diversion. Down the way. Last time I was here, I looked across the river and I was like, "What in the world is that?" I mean, it looked like an entire tail of a red-tailed hawk.
Whoa.
Like the entire tail just by
Like
itself.
Like spread out or.
Yeah, kind of fanned out,
Yeah.
hanging from a tree. And I was like, what in the world was that? I hiked over there. Sure enough, it's exactly what it was. It's like the red-tailed hawk got his tail ripped out.
No way.
That had to be an eagle, bald eagle.
Probably.
Unless, some idiot shot him and scalped him and hung up his, as a trophy
The
or
old
something.
famous Morgan Run
Yeah.
hawk scalper.
Oh yeah, red-tailed hawk scalper. He probably planked it with a BB gun. And oh, you know what else I found last time I was here, Kev?
Yeah.
I found a tree that had a big old hole in it and a big giant pileated woodpecker
Oh yeah. They're awesome.
went in the hole. So it's like his nest. Like he's gonna have babies there.
Wow.
Maybe come back
Heck yeah.
and see the little baby pileated.
Those are beautiful, man. They're
Oh,
I like
that's-
when I'm sitting in a deer stand. There's two of them that come around over at our house.
Oh,
That I'll
nice.
see in the morning. About every other time I'm out there, I'll see that. You can have a distinctive sound,
Yeah.
and once you know it's affiliated with affiliated,
Hey,
then hey, like I slipped that one in
I'm
there.
definitely
Yeah.
affiliated.
Affiliated with affiliated,
With the affiliated.
you know to look for them because you hear it and it
Huh.
becomes familiar.
Yeah, you hear it's almost like a turkey call or
Yeah.
something, isn't it? Like
I-
up there.
Oh.
Okay, there's a log
Whoa,
up there that I
there's a
saw.
there's a big old something there.
That's old chicken of the woods.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's old chicken of the woods up there.
Mental note.
Yep, for next year. And also this whole hillside, this is where I found aborted entaloma. Now that's an interesting mushroom.
That sounds kind of gross.
Yes, that's a two-stage. It's two mushrooms combined.
Okay.
It's the honey mushroom, and
Okay.
the entaloma, it takes over the honey mushroom and changes it into a whole different little puffy, pink-fleshed creature that is supposed to be called shrimp of the woods.
Yes.
And I found a whole bunch here, back in the summer, and they're tasty. I mean, they're really good. Here's a nice little stand of old puff balls, and when they were very fresh, before they are puffing, they'll be solid white. If they're solid white inside,
Mm-hmm.
then they're edible.
Really?
Yeah. But as soon as they start kind of getting soft inside, you don't want to eat them. But if you get them when they're just really fresh, any of the puffballs, the big giant ones, the small
Right.
ones, as long as they are solid white inside, They are fair game.
I found some of those solid big ones,
Oh, nice.
like massive, you know, in the
Yeah.
yard or so. You know, is it the same kind of puff?
Oh yeah, giant. That's a giant white puffball. Giant puffball.
Yeah, I
And,
hit it with a golf club. It probably shouldn't have done that. Could have eaten it.
Sliced it and put it on the grill.
Dang. Well,
And,
that's a waste. Now I know.
Oh yeah. Look up there.
Oh, on that log, yeah, the little
Yeah.
white balls there.
Little white up there. I don't know. We could go check it out. I don't.
Might as well.
Yeah, this is the area that just like loaded with these aborted entelomas and the honey mushroom. Both the honey mushrooms are edible too.
Oh, both stages.
Yeah, just by themselves. They have to be well cooked. See, this is like a beautiful sunny hillside. So you would think that this could be a good spot for something. But it's funny, from a distance they look like more than what they are up close. They're not really much.
What is it? Is that just a?
Oh, I don't.
What's this one there?
That one looks more like an oyster. Old
This
oyster.
looks like an old oyster to me.
Yeah.
It's hard, but
Somebody. But this here is like something strange. I don't. Maybe. Oh, here's wood ears too. Old dried up wood ear. Yeah, a lot of trees, if they produce, they'll produce more than one type.
what's that? Is that just see that green moss there?
Yeah, I see something there.
My eyes aren't good enough.
I kind of finally resorted to, and I used the binoculars that
Yeah.
you and Nicole got for me.
Oh my
I
gosh.
forgot I had them in my pack because I got so sick of like tramping all the way up a hillside, you know, looking for something.
Yeah, I can see where that comes in handy.
You get there and it's nothing, and then break out the binoculars and you can save yourself a trip. I think we're getting close to this Enoki tree. So yeah, see, there's pretty good amount of melted water here, Kev.
Oh yeah.
So that's definitely a spring coming down.
Oh,
Kev, look
yeah.
at this. I think this is witch's butter, amber.
Oh.
I think. Oh yeah. Look at this. Whoa, beautiful.
Oh wow. Boy, that's pretty. Look at that.
It has some type of natural antifreeze.
Wow. That is fascinating. Look at that. I've never seen that before. That is beautiful.
That's witch's butter. It's an amber jelly roll. Believe it or not.
We wanted an amber jelly roll. That's what we've been asking for.
There's another one right
Another
here.
one there. Yep.
This one is more frozen. Oh, look at that. But I mean, they'll defrost so quickly.
Yeah.
But believe it or not. Oh, that's nice. It's like a.
Can I take a little?
That one's not going to be frozen.
Okay.
Yeah, take a little bite of that.
Little bite? All right.
Just a little bite. Yeah. It's not going to taste like much.
Mm-mm.
This one is like frozen, and I mean it's like a mushroom icy or something.
Mm.
But I mean, they say in the wintertime, if you really need some sustenance, you can find this witch's butter, and you know, it'll give you a little bit of something.
Yeah. Look at it. Just on those two little.
Yeah, here, throw it in the bag, Kevin.
There you go.
We'll we'll add it
There
to
you
our
go. To the collection.
collection. We don't have a whole lot yet, but that's, I mean, that's just such a cool mushroom. It's so
It's
beautiful.
Oh, here's another one.
and
right
it
here.
comes out. Oh
It's
yeah,
on that
look
same
at
branch. Yeah.
that. Look at that.
Oh yeah. I got your jelly amber roll here. Oh, it's frozen.
Not jelly amber roll.
I'm sorry.
Maybe
Witch's butter.
orange jelly, but witch's butter is probably
It's
more.
that same branch that it was growing on those two.
Yeah, it's funny because there's one that's more
Feel that.
orange,
Uh-huh.
and there's one that's more yellow. And I think the yellow one is probably more witch's butter, and this orange one, it has a
Trying
little
to
bit.
see any more of these same branches. That's them.
Uh huh.
You know, just to see if there's any more. but
Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That was a good find there.
Nice, yeah.
I'm excited. So tell me one more time, what was that called?
The common name is going to be witch's butter.
Okay, so it all is witch's butter.
Yeah,
Okay.
even
okay.
the orange or the yellow is probably commonly referred to as witch's butter.
Okay.
But there are different Latin names for the orange and for the yellow, and that was probably more the orange one. You know, so I don't know. I have to look that up and.
That's all right, as long as
see,
it's not its deadly cousin.
No. Hey, we
No.
might find the deadly Galerina, which is the lookalike to the Enoki. I've seen it. I did see it out here, and
I assume that's a shelf, right? In the
Yep.
base of there.
oh yeah. I think right down here is going to be coming up on our Enoki tree, Kev.
All right.
I'm
I'm hoping.
But this is a good spot here.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. Let's see. Yeah, this particular tree, I think it's like an elm tree or something. Oh, there they are. I mean, they're probably not in the greatest condition.
Oh, I see the little orange guys.
Oh, look at them.
That's Enokis.
The Enokis.
Oh yeah. Is this the one you were looking for?
Yeah, that's the
Oh, that's
little
awesome.
clump. But I mean, it hasn't like exploded or nothing. But it has gotten bigger. Ooh, you don't step in there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful. You know, they're frozen,
Uh-huh.
and look, look, see,
Oh yeah, no, it's all
you know, they're
busting out everywhere.
all along
It's
here.
like an Enoki party.
Yeah,
All in there.
and I think it's because this is an elm
I
tree,
know.
and so maybe we come back here in the spring and check for,
Morels,
check
right?
around for morels right around
Yeah.
this tree. And I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know if we should take these or not, Kev.
Well, that's up to
I-
you. Don't harvest them if they're
It's
not
like
ready.
they're winter mushrooms, and so they're really kind of frozen and hard right now, and they'll thaw out, and then they will keep growing. You know, like
Right.
so. I'd rather kind of leave them here
Yeah, leave them there.
and see if they get bigger. All right, Kev. Well,
So there's nothing there. Well, that's a different tree.
this branch right here almost looks like it
Yeah.
came from there, and it's got something, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
Enokis. But that's about it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty fun. We had
Oh yeah, man.
you know, the witch's butter. We got our Enokis. They're small, but they'll be back. We got some turkey tail, and we saw some very dried up wood ear, but nothing tremendous in the wood ear department. And yeah, we may have enjoyed, you know, one of the last fairly nice days.
I think for the next week, I think you're correct.
Yeah.
I still want to check this tree down here, man. I'm
All right,
feeling-
yeah.
it's
It
a
is
sycamore.
addictive. It is
I know-
sycamore,
no, I
because now
got
you
you.
might be sick because you may have gotten the disease,
No, yeah.
the
no.
addictive disease.
Well, I'm
Not
not.
only are you affiliated with the affiliated, but now you're sickened with the mushroom bug. It's just like trout fishing, right?
It's
Sometimes
hunting.
You can't stop. It's
Maybe we've
addictive.
been a little. Maybe I've been too loud, man. And you know,
And scared the mushrooms
scared
away?
of mushrooms.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check that tree over there. I've checked it before.
That branch right there.
Yeah,
That's covered in stuff.
it has all kinds of stuff on there, but that's where I found this really gelatinous wood ear.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see the old wood ear, but it was probably the stuff that I picked last time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you know, because it's it's pretty dried up and insignificant. So, oh man, beautiful waterfalls. All right, Kev, well, thanks for coming out, man, joining us here at GWR, the Gardener, for a little wintertime mushroom hunting, and We'll be back when the Enokis are a little bigger.
Make some room for the shrooms in my schedule because I may have to start looking. This is great. Thank you, Greg.
Oh man.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. I just got hiked back.
Don't you have a bigger drone?
Huh?
You don't have a big drone that can bring me back?
Oh, I got my drone, but I
It
don't
can't
know
lift
what good it's going to do. It's the,
You have 30 of them?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Oh, that's cool, man. Those Enokis are neat. Like with the picture when you got up close to them.